We are live. Welcome everybody, and make sure you hit that share button and like button. Whether you're on, we're streaming on what, YouTube and Facebook. We're streaming on our Mr. Shaman channel today too. So we're going to start with the intro, and then we'll be right back. But we're doing live readings, so anybody who's interested, they're only $10. Just follow the link tree right here. If you're on your phone, you may need to screenshot it, but it'll be dropped in the comments as well by the moderators. So let's get to our intro, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. I'm trying to get that glare out of the way, but gotta sit in the right position. Smudge going, clear the energy. The light today. God, you guys talk too early. So far, it's just you in here, babe. Oh, you see Tom? Oh, it doesn't show me anybody. There we go. All right, welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Happy, what is it, Thursday? Damn. Thursday already? August 1st already? Good, I'm done with summer. Enough of the heat. Had enough. I give up. I surrender. We got 4 in here. So good morning. We thought we'd go early today here on Facebook. I think we're going to go later on TikTok. So we're doing live readings as usual. Usually when I'm live, that's what we're doing, but sometimes not. My lips are chapped. And I think we have a rabbit getting into my garden, stealing my seedlings. Asshole. My dogs keep barking at something at night. I think it's a rabbit. I just planted a tomato plant and it's gone. Well, no, most of it's gone. The top's gone. So I need to cage that in. Freaking wascally wabbits. Hello, beautiful Jamila. I know time is going by fast. I'm doing great. How are you? Starting to get more YouTube viewers, which I love. Readings are love, career, life path. The live readings are one question, or if you just want a general, they're only $10, but that really helps. And I appreciate those who have been paying for the readings. I mean, you're feeding us, you're clothing us, right? That's how it works. That's how we pay the bills. So I ask for a small little donation or tip or whatever you want to call it, payment for the readings that I give. Hello, Nia. Kind of okay. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. Oh, we get some A reprieve from the sun today. You have a mice again? Yeah. I don't, it might be a mouse. I've been cleaning out the mice though. I think we got a lot of them. But I did drive to town one day and all of a sudden this mouse comes up on the windshield, from out of the hood. Oh shit. That was kind of weird. I think he was coming out like, where in the hell am I? Last time I knew I was in the desert. I'm in the city? What the hell's going on? What's up, Angela? Yeah, I think I need to just enclose it because I think that's what we're getting as rabbits. Because every time I go out there, I'll go out there 12 midnight or 2 in the morning. The dogs are barking at something. Well, it's usually Ginger barking. The other one's a little slow. She's not slow, but she kind of is, actually. But I'll go out there and look. I'm like, there's nothing out here. She must be smelling it and seeing it, and I'm not seeing it. But I've seen a few jackrabbits out here, so I'm sure it's probably a jackrabbit. Thank you, Tom, for sharing everywhere. 8 times. Nice. That's what we need. I appreciate it. Need a lot of sharers. Yeah, it's about time to pull the 22 out. Have some jackrabbit for dinner. I've never had a jackrabbit because when I grew up, we were hunting. They're like, don't eat the jackrabbits. But apparently, they're pretty good. I've had cottontail; those are good. Don't shoot them with the shotgun, or you'll be eating BBs, picking BBs out of your meat. We're going no music today because I don't know. So I didn't turn any on. That may change. You were greeted by a groundhog in your carport the other day, coming out the back door. Wow. I remember I was just talking to Norma about this. When I used to live in Wellington, which is in Price, Utah. It's right by Price, Utah. It's like a mining town. They're both mining towns. Where we lived, like you turn off the main road, and right there on the right, there was like a flat area right by railroad tracks, and it reminded me of like you'd see groundhogs, and then you'd see that one pop down, and another one pop up somewhere else. Like every day, you'd see that one coming home from school. It reminded me of that whack-a-mole, but there were groundhogs everywhere. Kathy's got gophers. Those things are destructive, man. They're cute as hell, but they're destructive. Out here, I think we just have, I've just seen mice. I have seen a couple groundhogs, though. Not on our property, but while driving to town. Not many hawks out here, thank God. Turkey vultures. We thought it was a hawk. We were yelling at, get out of here. Like we can do anything about it when we're standing on the ground yelling at something flying in the air. You ever seen a rock chuck? I've seen one of those hunting. They look kind of like a groundhog. Marmot. I think it's a marmot in the marmot family. Armadillo. I've never seen an armadillo. I've seen out here. I've seen a roadrunner. I've seen a coyote. I've seen a roadrunner on coyote running down the road. A rock fell on the coyote's head. Yeah, they just tunnel under the ground so much, and they make those huge holes too. We've got huge holes out here, but I think those are rabbits. There's a lot of rabbits out here because there's a lot of sagebrush and plenty to eat. They eat the hell out of those yuccas. They'll chew them all the way down to nothing. But that's how it is living out on the range. Thank you, Rob, for the $10. Is that a Venmo or Cash App? Me. Yep. We saw the Roadrunner. We've seen one before when we came here before, but It was at the truck stop, eating out of the trash. Um, it's pretty. Thank you, Robert. Did you have a question, General? Struggling a bit. Okay, no problem. Give me just 1 second. I don't know. You hate to miss. We were talking about that yesterday. The texts or the predictive text that screws up, or or my thumbs usually do it because the R and the T are right next to each other, so that's a common mistake. All right, Rob, let's check it out. Yeah, I thought that Texas is where the armadillos were. They must have migrated. You know what I haven't noticed out here? Raccoons, thank God, and skunks. Got a story about skunks too. Last time we were in Arizona, when we decided we wanted to move here, we were on a road trip through Arizona. We went and stayed on Mount Graham, which I think is one of the highest peaks here in Arizona. And then they have an observatory telescope, or telescope up on the top of the mountain, which the Vatican owns and just happens to be called Lucifer. Weird. Anyway, I mean, that's that religion, though. They created the devil and the Jesus. Don't fuck with the Jesus. It's a joke for anybody who's ever watched The Big Lebowski. Might lose reception. No problem. Thank you for stopping in anyway, Tina. The more the better. That's why it's important everybody share, because it just brings in new people, and that's what we want. We want to keep, people that have been here supporting. But it's important to bring in new supporters because we could use it. Anyway, okay. First card is the Dreamweaver. So prophetic dreams coming through. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm trying to get away from this. Light is still. Anyway, the Dreamweaver is about creating and manifesting in your dreams. Now, you don't have to be asleep to do this. You can be in that trance state or meditative state where you're still conscious. Right now, it's important to take care of yourself. It's important to gain and feed the soul. So if you're around a lot of negativity, you got the tree people, which is telling you to take care of yourself. It's all about self-care. It's all about gaining that substance, or, and that could just be a good meal. It could be sitting on a bench in the park, talking to the birds, whatever. Feed the soul right now. This is all leading to more creativity and more inspiration. So understand whatever you're going through right now, though it's a struggle, turn that around, transmute that energy into something positive with some type of creative pursuit, whether it's drawing or writing or sketching or painting, whatever creative aspect you can utilize. You're being inspired right now, or you are close to inspiration. So understand this rocky path, the rocky part of the path you've been on. It's leading to much more creativity for you. And then you got number 15, Yarrow. Yep, harmony. There, you will be feeling harmony in the near future. I feel like this rough patch is over or ending. Plymouth Horn sounds just like the cartoon character Roadrunner. Yeah, the Roadrunners are cool looking. I tried to get him on film, but as soon as I got him on the video, he took off. It's like he knew I was trying to film him. Oh, no chatting today. Got no chatty Cathy's in the comments. Kathy laughs. I'm going to play in Coop 2 games. How many times did you share, Nia? Just kidding. But the more the better. Tom's still here. I know Tom's talking. He's commenting. Oh, thank God the sun's not out right now. Maybe I can get some work done. We need to move that fence. Feels like it just started. How long you been dealing with it, dude? Seems to be things are going in the right direction as long as you learn how to channel a lot of that negative energy. So that negative energy that comes at you, the way to defend against it is transmute the energy. So turn that energy from negative to a positive. And that's why I was talking. Why it's talking about since Sunday. That's why there's going to be some alone time spent. But that's good. It's like you need that. The soul, your soul needs it. Already warm there. Yeah, I mean the cards are basically just a story for you. They're visual for you. I don't use cards in private readings. Very rarely. That's why it's psychic tarot. The tarot is just and the oracle cards are just a visual for you. It's just I feel better for the experience, but no, I'm not just a card reader. I actually use my intuition. And there are some very good intuitive card readers. And there's some that just know a lot about that have studied the cards and they know a lot about it and they just read it, you know, from what it says. But no, the cards are they're just a tool. But you want to be careful with the tools because they can become a crutch sometimes. You rely too much on them. At least a crutch for our intuition. Water is good. Been stacking up on the bottle of water. Maybe not as awesomely stacked as Kathy and Roger. We've always got water. Stacks of it. I'd like to get to that point, but we don't have any room to put it anywhere. Now it's on the yeah, man. If you want a more in-depth reading, just go to my go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com, and we'll look at it more deeply. 75, 79 right now with a high of 95. I think that's where we're at too, somewhere like that. And our weather is very similar to where Kathy's at. Other than I think Kathy, they get a little more humidity. What is it? 92?
Right now. Yeah, it's 97. It's 82. Right?
Yeah, yesterday they said it was going to be 95 and it was 99. Oh, God. At this point, though, 99 doesn't feel that bad because it gets to over 100 here. What's up, Sunil? Welcome back. You do have a chance of thunderstorms today. Nice. Doesn't Temecula get all the rain? I know I used to watch Temecula and then out west or east of us. Where are you? I talk about the weather every time because I have to have something to monologue about, to talk about. What's next? What's the next topic? It always rolls into music and then food. I'm not that hungry right now, so probably won't be food. But see what pops up. $88 degrees in the highs. Nice. Yeah, the high desert and mountain ranges. Yeah, that's the difference. We are higher desert. There's some places where they get up to like 8,000 feet. We're only 5,400 feet. It's probably why we're not getting the bigger monsoons. But thank God we're only 25 minutes away from water. Still figuring out the water game. I would love, my goal is to have a well-drilled hill here eventually. Some people do. I wish I knew who it was. I'd go get water from them. And then you want to charge me a monthly fee and I'll just draw from your well. Newfoundland. I've heard about Newfoundland. You can just watch the YouTuber van lifer camp through there. Hey, look, no freezing today. That was nice. That's nice so far. Freezing. We were freezing so bad on TikTok yesterday. I tried like 5 times and just kept freezing. No, it was actually last night was hot. I woke up and had to turn the fan on. It wasn't hot, but it felt like it was at least. I mean, we woke up and it was 70 degrees. Oops. He's good. The rooster, foghorn. Yeah, he's good. And the littles have been having white eggs. So they're all laying now, which means we have a bunch of fairy eggs. We've just been feeding them to the dogs and using them where we can because they're stacking up. Yeah, he's cock-a-doodle-doing every morning and early in the morning. My dog will start barking and then wakes him up and he starts going off. He's the loudest, that's for sure. The other rooster comes up to me when I walk around his run, like, "Oh, give me a treat, or you got something for me?" But if I like try to touch him or anything, he gets all butthurt. He squared off with me one time, and I'm like, "I don't think so, dude. I'll beat you. You'll be chicken and dumplings." Actually, probably not chicken and dumplings because I don't think Norma likes that one. No, but I'm thinking. I think August is supposed to get hot a little bit, and then it's going to cool down. Just from the long range weather report, the Farmer's Almanac. So I'll say good morning, y'all. Yeah. If he could talk. Yeah, I think you're getting the white ones. The leghorns are starting to lay eggs. They're like slightly off white. Like they're not quite off white enough to be beige. They're white. They're still, they're little mini eggs, so they're still growing. Hello, Princess Cash. Is that Cash Dale? I have a crack in my phone screen right there that says, "Yeah, you can get a reading." Do you know how to get a reading, Princess Cash? There's a little my link tree right down here. You just have to type that in your browser, and live readings are only $10. So if you want a reading, that's how you do it. And I appreciate it very much. The YouTubers we're getting today. Lately, we are on the Mystic Shaman channel today too. So we might be getting a little love because we're a small channel. Yep, Kathy just dropped the link tree link right there. When we get to 15 viewers, we'll play a game to give away a free reading. So stick around, keep sharing, get us up to 15 viewers, and we will play the intuitive games. Much better than the Olympics. I don't even watch the Olympics anymore. That's probably, I don't know. There's like skateboarding on there too. Now, wall climbing. You guys see speed wall climbing? I watched that for a little bit. I used to watch the Olympics a lot, but just kind of, I like watching the sprinters. It's like the old school games, but I don't have a TV, so we don't have TV stations. And I don't have a who is it that's showing the Olympics? Is it Hulu? I do have an account there, and I'm paying. They're taking out $10 a month, but for some reason I can't figure out how to cancel it, which means I must have signed up with one of my other email addresses. Breakdancing's on it too, really? Wow. I mean, that's awesome. And it's in Paris. Paris would be a cool place to visit. Yeah, I just don't watch like the morning shows are abysmal. They don't even give you any news. It's like, I used to watch morning shows the Today Show all the time. But they're just, I don't know, we won't go into it. They're terrible. Amsterdam would be a cool place to visit too, yeah. I'm doing good, Catherine. How are you? Yeah, you don't need a TV. I don't know how to find. Well, I mean, I found them. You just type in live Olympics, and they're not usually live. It's usually taped. But it's like boxing. I was watching where men were boxing women. Dude's like kicking it, like, oh, so now it's legal to beat the hell out of a woman. It's in the Olympics because he claims to be a girl. No, that's called being a ringer and taking advantage of something. That's why they're doing it. Because these people suck in the men's division, so they have to go. Okay, I'm a woman now. I don't know. We live in a weird ass world. Weird. Good to hear, Catherine. And then I've run out of things to say, so I'm thinking, give me a minute. Quite know what to talk about. We talked about chickens, we talked about weather. They were banning this up. Were they? I was watching a video of a dude. Like, you could tell it was a dude boxing. You can just tell the difference by the way the movements. Not to say there aren't some women that can move just like men, because there are. But even one that I know, one of the best athletes that I know said, no, I'm not going to compete against men. There's no way. Like, I would have a big disadvantage. It's not because men are better. I'm going to have something on my lip. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, maybe I need to go watch, but that's BS if they're doing that. You could tell the guy, he was a guy, and just hammering on this woman. I'm like, man, how do you even let that happen? They're corrupt just like everything else. My mom used to work, she was on the Olympic planning committee. She ended up being a whistleblower for the corruption that was going on in Salt Lake City, the Winter Olympics. So yeah, we live in a world of corruption, unfortunately. I mean, we don't let us stop us from living our life, but it's where all that ridiculousness is coming from. But how are you gonna, it's really, I mean, if you want to have like co-ed sports, why not? Call it co-ed sports. But hitting a man against women is really unfair. And these women work a lot. They spend their whole lives training, getting better, and then go up against some dude that's dressed in a wig and or got long hair and fake boobs. I didn't think that boxer had fake boobs. He was just a man. You could just tell. Just the way he was moving. I don't know. Maybe that was the Olympics too. And then the opening ceremonies, weren't those weird? They should be banned from, yeah, unless they call it co-ed. Where, but you can't do that with like people that, I don't know. That's all coming from the Pritzker family. Look up the Pritzkers. I think two of them are transgender. One of them is not. He's a big old fat dude. They live in Chicago, but I think they lived in California before that. Yeah, you want to know who the Days are? That's Creator Inspired said, yeah, I had words with a restaurant that gave my buddy a burrito that was so hot. A couple of us spit out. Even the dog wouldn't eat it. I don't have to argue with him. It's karma. It's karma. So you got served food that was too hot. You gotta let it cool down. Or was it hot like in spicy hot? Spicy hot's a little different. Oh, I've eaten some chili verde that was my grandpa ate it, but I couldn't eat it. It was so spicy. And I like some spice, but he was like putting like 5 or 6 jalapenos in it with the seeds. That sounds good. We should make chili verde. Although I hate anything we have to cook for a long amount of time. I mean, that means our air conditioner has to go off. Save that for the winter. It was spicy. Yeah, not if your dog and cat won't even eat it. Although my dogs don't like spice very much. I think they were begging for food and we gave them some spicy and they were like, oh no, I don't want it. Well, cooking it outside, if I had some shade, it'd be nice. And I think there's a burn ban right now. You're not supposed to cook, you're not even supposed to smoke a cigarette outside. So we can't really cook one out. I mean, I can cook it on the fire, but I can't cook on the fire until the burn ban goes away. Takes their trash out. Someone gave him an acid back in the day, so he messed up. He's messed up a bit. People take advantage of him. That sucks. Like cooking outside, to cook outside, we're gonna cook outside. Like us, literally. Today maybe we could do it, but those UV rays are brutal. Today it's all gray and cloudy though. I'm like, let's eat salads. Let's eat shit that's cold. More cold cut sandwiches and I don't know what else do we. I don't want to. Gazpacho soup is disgusting. Cold tomato soup. Oh, it's not very good for me, at least. Some people love it. Viniac, yeah, we're doing one question readings right now. They're only $10. And if we can get to 15, so keep sharing, everybody. We get to 15 viewers, we will give away a free live reading. That's just going to require you sharing it out, reaching more people. Because Facebook sure as hell doesn't help us with that. All right, Catherine, you have a good day too. Have a good doctor's appointment. Ooh. These 5:30 in the morning wake ups. Holy shit. Our roosters won't let us stay asleep any longer than that. But I did get my bung wrench on a good note for my 55-gallon drum instead of using pliers. What's up, Sean? Man, Facebook's just been abysmal lately. The numbers, it's just really weird. They don't let you reach a lot of new people. Creator inspired. It's been eating better, walking and yoga, taking Nature's Source liquid gold, source of life, and get 90 tablets a day worth. The tablets 90 days worth. The liquid gold? I've heard about that. I've never had it before. Viniac, like I said, if you get a reading by going to my link tree down here. I don't think I told you my link tree, but you can go to my link tree right down here at the bottom of the screen. Readings are only $10. It helps me and I help you. Freebies come when we get to 15 viewers. And then one of you will win. I don't know if it'll be you, but maybe. Value for value here. So whatever you value the reading, if you're wanting a free reading, you're not putting much value in it. And what's it going to do for you anyway, right? I wish if I could give free readings away all day, I would. If I could pay my bills, I would. But yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm sorry to hear that, Carla. Sending love to you and your daughter. Your daughter's good. Let's see here. You want guidance? Okay, so did you hear how I was? Okay, let's see. There should be a link. This is my link tree. It's got my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App right there. You might, if you're on your phone, you might need to screenshot it or just watch in comments when they post it, when the moderators post it. And then you can use PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. If you're in the States, you can use pretty much all of them. But I think if you're out of state, you can only use PayPal. I understand if you're not. That's why I said we give away a reading once we get to 15 vignette, and we're at 10 right now, 10 viewers. So only 5 away. Just keep sharing, and we will give away a free reading. But if you just want a reading and you're capable of coming up with $10, which is not in the West, it's not that much. India, I'm sure it's probably a lot. And it is free to share the live, yes, like Kathy says. And it's free to be here. You don't have to pay to be here. If you want a reading though, you do have to pay. I got bills to pay. Like everybody. Sending love to you and your kids. What? For $10, it's $837. Or in rupee. Wow. It seems like a lot. They're slow live stream today. Rob did pay for a reading, so thank you, Rob. Can't seem to even get to 15 on there anymore. They're just slowly choking us off. And it might be the time of day. Thank you, Tom. You share New Earth Ascending Soul? You did? Wow. Oh, I have no. You're an admin, right? You can. It doesn't need to be approved. Yeah, afternoon seems better, but even yesterday afternoon was pretty slow. I think we had about the same amount of viewers there too. No, I think we got up to like 14. I still couldn't give a reading away. We couldn't stay at 15. So bring them all in psychically. Talk to everybody. Come watch Aaron's live stream. What? Oh yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, TikTok was terrible. I don't even think it was the connection. I think it was TikTok's problem. Because I went and checked I did a speed test on my internet and it was great, like better than usual. Because I went right onto Facebook. No, I didn't go to Facebook, but my internet was working. I don't know. Who knows? It's just weird to watch some, and maybe they're paying for advertising. I don't know. You watch a lot of other psychics, and they're like 1,000 views. Like I'm getting like 150 views. Something's going on, and it has been going on for a long time. But luckily, I have really awesome supporters that come in, and tends to be the same ones. I'd like to bring in some more, so that's not putting that on their shoulders. Not that that's what's happening, but that's why sharing is important. And commenting and liking. Yeah, and once your signal's bad or whatever, you're not able to stream, people just leave. It's like bastion. So it's important to have a good connection too. What's GMT mean?
Great minds think alike.
Oh, great minds think alike. Everything's in a shorthand or acronyms these days. So it goes right over my head. Thank you, Tamara Tomato, for following the channel. I'm not sure if that's the Aaron Fowler Psychic Shaman channel or the Mystic Shaman channel, but thank you wherever you're following, subscribing. I have to go over to TikTok now and do it again later. Time is it? 9:45. Still not hungry, so good on that front. I'm not sure when the cable companies are when they're going to take out. They take it on the 4th sometimes and the 6th sometimes. Weird. Was it the 1st? I need to make $120 before the 1st or before probably the 4th. I can still use my phone service. Got to run to Walmart. All right, have fun at Bella Wally World. Thank you, Kathy, for moderation as always. We got 50 minutes, 49 minutes. And our views are dwindling. We only have 3, 4 in here. Got 3. It's weird. Usually, like at the end, we'll get more people coming in here. We might still get that, but it's hard to look at 3 people in here. Like, what? Not that I don't appreciate the 3 that are in here, but I know that Norma's in here, so that means there's only 2 others, and Tom is in here. And it could be the summertime vacation. I don't know. What's that? Yeah, it could be anything. It could be a lot of things. It could be Facebook blocking us from getting on into a lot of news feeds. I'm going to say that's what it is. 'Cause I know we have plenty of other people who watch us, and maybe they're all busy. But I know the notifications come out late. I can't help but look at that number. I'm just like, really? Come on. It used to be like I was upset about 15. Now I'm not even getting 15. Thanks, Tom. Thank you for being here and supporting. Oh, we got 10 now. See, toward an hour. Sometimes we get people back, some new people in. Welcome, everybody that just came in. Thank you for being here. We're doing live readings. If you'd like one, just let me know and we'll direct you in the right, push you in the right direction. Use PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Hello, Dave, Florida. Good morning. How are you tapping the emojis? Well, maybe we got to try TikTok. Should we do it today or right now, or should we do it later? Probably later. Late or the early evening. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. If you would like a personal reading, just go to my website at www.psychicshaman333.com. And we'll see you next time. Be better next time. I hope. We'll see you soon. Much love, everybody.